Welcome back to this episode of the Fun Down. We're going to talk about this week's news at Disney and Universal Orlando.
So we're going to start out with Disney. Disney has not had quite the amount of announcements that Universal has this week. So we're going to start with Disney's Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. And they have released the menu for basically the Halloween season. So we're going to go through those, look at them, and tell you what we think of them real quick.
So these are going to be available all the time, right? Not just at Mickey's Not So Scary?
Some are exclusive to the Halloween party, and some of them are just like through the Halloween season.
Okay.
So I just sent Levi the link. I don't think he's ever seen any of these.
No, I have not seen any of these yet.
I've seen a couple of them, but I haven't actually done a deep dive into them. So we're going to show you what we're talking about. I'll put it up on the screen. But we're just going to go through them.
So in this first set here, the thing that pops out to me is this little mummy treat.
Yeah, the mummy treat looks
What is that? The mummy treat. A flaky pastry filled with chocolate hazelnut filling. So that's like Nutella?
Yeah.
Okay. And topped with white icing stripes and sugar eyes. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah. So that one is exclusive to the party.
Okay. So you can't just get that anytime.
Nope. Okay. Just at the party. It does look pretty good. They also have a cold brew there, a witch's cold brew. French vanilla Joffrey's coffee. Yeah. Cold brew topped with pumpkin spice foam and Halloween sprinkles. That looks fine.
Yeah, I'm on that. I like any kind of cold brew. Joffrey's is solid.
Yeah,
Joffrey's is solid coffee. No, it's good.
Next set right here, I'm like,
oh God,
I'm weirded out by everything I see here except for that chicken sandwich. This is the Cosmic Rays Starlight Cafe. And
I mean, my eyes are immediately drawn to the zombie fingers.
Is that what that is? Zombie fingers.
That's one of the most bizarre things I've seen.
Almond cookie fingers, key lime pie white chocolate ganache, salted caramel crisp pearls, and sugar eyes. That sounds like the strangest combination of things.
I think I'll go straight for the fingernails if I get that.
Oh my god!
I'm just gonna eat them fingernails out. What are the almonds? Yeah,
I guess.
Just chomp them fingernails straight off.
All right, that looks crazy. I'm not really excited to try anything on that list.
What is that green concoction? The kiwi lemonade?
Yep.
That sounds pretty sweet.
Yeah.
A little too sweet for me.
Like, it would be fun to try just because it's cool looking.
It looks very interesting. Looks like slime.
Yeah, it does look like slime.
Wow.
But,
All right, then.
All right, Friar's Nook, what you got?
Well, this next set of 3 look pretty normal. Is that a chili dog? What is that, a pain and panic brat?
It's a brat.
Okay. Sriracha mustard, that sounds okay.
I mean, actually,
I'm going to go for that sriracha brat.
I'd be happy to try any of these.
Yeah, I would too.
The next one's loaded tots, and then the last one is buffalo chicken hand pie.
Yeah. With
a ranch drizzle.
Yeah, give me that.
I could go without the blue cheese powder.
Hand pie. You know what that makes me think of? That scene in Game of Thrones where Walder Frey is eating his pie and he pulls out a toenail.
Move on.
That's
disgusting.
Yeah, spooky season, baby.
All right, Golden Oak Outpost has a tombstone chart and sweet potato
tombstone tart.
fries.
Okay. It's like a little Pop-Tart, little tombstone. That's cute and festive.
Yeah, I think the sweet potato fries, looks fine, but
I'm not drawn to really either of those.
No.
Liberty Square Market, you got a black velvet whoopie pie, black velvet cookie with buttercream. I don't, buttercream's not, it's not
I'm
my
going to
style.
pass on that.
Yeah, it looks okay.
Main Street Bakery has a nice Mickey-shaped cinnamon roll, which we love to see.
Is that
That's
orange?
available
Orange
at
icing?
all times.
Ooh. Tasty.
And then pumpkin cheesecake, that's fine. Pecos Bill, everybody's favorite.
Yeah, Pecos Bill. All right, so this Cajun burger's got like a, is that black? A black bun?
Black bun.
Oh. Is that pimento cheese? What is that on that? Creole remoulade. All right. Bowl of bones. Bone and piggy wings fried with jalapenos, tossed in Coca-Cola cherry barbecue sauce. That looks interesting.
That sounds like nothing I would want.
I'm gonna try that. Anything with jalapenos garnished, that's a good bet for me.
I don't like barbecue, so that's a no.
One day.
Candy corn milkshake sounds terrible.
Yeah, I'm not a candy corn. You either like candy corn or you hate it. There's no really in between, I don't feel like.
The Plaza Ice Cream Parlor has an apple fritter sundae. I love apple fritter, so if this is the apple fritter from Joffrey's, I'm on it. Like,
What is it? Is that first one?
wow. Yeah.
Looks like, oh yeah, okay.
It has an apple fritter at the bottom.
I see it. I
and
see
then
it.
ice cream on top.
That'll be solid. That's solid.
Yep.
Is that an ice cream cookie sandwich there, number 2?
Yeah, that's number 2.
Yep. I'm all over that.
And then Sleepy Hollow, which is one of our favorite places, has some chicken wings, which I didn't even know they had like food that wasn't
I had no idea.
waffle. Cupcake, and then a cinnamon funnel cake.
Look, that funnel cake, that slaps. Look at that thing.
I mean, it looks fine. I don't love a funnel cake, but
Oh,
it looks like it would be good if
funnel
you did.
cake. Yeah, I'm all over that.
All right, next up we got Storybook Treats with a Dole Whip, basically.
Yep.
Tropical Graveyard, which is mango mousse.
Okay, I'm not a mousse fan, but
I'm not excited about either of those.
it is one of the best looking ones. I like how they put that all together with the worms and stuff.
Oh yeah, like aesthetically, great
Yep.
job, but I don't want to really go after either of them.
No. Okay, so on this next one here, that looks like celery. That is really unappetizing.
It's a green churro.
Celery is the worst. It's an apple churro, a green churro. Now that's interesting.
I really think that they did a great job with the skull brownie down here.
Oh my
so
god, they did.
it's near the Haunted Mansion. I'll definitely go for that.
That looks like the Red Skull.
Yeah.
Shout out Captain America.
So that's party only too. So when we're there, I'm getting that.
Oh yeah,
All right. Well,
that looks great.
that looks like it's it.
Those were fun.
I think I'm probably most excited to try like the cold brew.
Yeah, little beverage. That I like things that look crazy, and also those bone-in barbecue things.
You'll try those?
Pecos Bill. I might try those. What's got jalapenos in it?
Yeah. I mean, I think they look pretty good.
Yeah,
Just some treats to try during the holiday season.
maybe a
so,
green churro. Never saw a green churro.
No thanks.
What else? What else we got?
So, sticking with Disney and sticking with kind of the Halloween theme, the
Yes.
Hatbox Ghost has been announced
The Hatbox Ghost.
officially.
There was some chatter on Twitter, right? Some people unhappy about the placement. And what I'll say is, I don't think it's a big deal. It's not going to ruin anybody's day.
No.
The ride is still going to be good. The ride is what it is. But I think what people are probably upset about sneaky deep down is like it's just a missed detail by Disney again.
Yeah,
Like,
I think that's the problem. Where they're going to put it is that like the endless hallway, and that's before Madame Leota. So that's kind of the issue.
Yeah, and I think everyone wants to see all the ghosts and ghouls after Madame Leota because you don't really see any before.
You don't see any at
And
all.
that's where they put the Hatbox Ghost before Madame Leota. It's not a big deal again, and I'm not like angry or upset about it, but I do think it's like a missed detail that old school Disney would not have missed.
I
And
agree.
it seems like new school Disney
I think that's the problem.
doesn't
with it.
really think about those things.
All right, moving on to some Universal Orlando news. They've released a couple of things for pass holders this week, and they were really good opportunities, but people are mad because they didn't get the opportunity to register for these things. So 2 things dropped. The Universal Annual Pass Holders special, like after hours night, dropped, and it was gone within like 30 minutes, and people didn't even get emails about
I
it.
had no idea. I looked at Instagram and I saw that there was a pass holder night, and then like the next story was like they were all booked out.
Yeah.
Like I had no chance at all.
No, and not that we were going to go because we don't have a trip planned then, but we didn't even have the chance
It
to
would have
want to
been-
go.
It's been nice to be considered.
Like,
Like
everybody's kind of up in arms at Universal over this because it's just another thing that they've done where all they had to do was get their email list right.
yeah.
But they sent the email out to like different people at different times, which is what upset people.
Maybe it was by design.
Maybe it was.
Maybe there's a large scale conspiracy going on here with Universal.
I think
and
that's
then
it.
the lowly us and North Georgia just get left off the list.
I've seen that a lot of people registered for it
Yeah.
and now they're canceling it and they're not opening up any more spots for anyone who didn't get a chance.
That'd be incredible. There's probably gonna be like 100 people there that night.
Well, I think
wide
people are going to
open.
be waiting at the gates because a team member has said that they'll have another gate open for like standby.
Yeah.
I guess locals will be able to go and try their luck at getting in. but it is what it is. So the other thing that they dropped was the ability to register to ride VillainCon Minion Blast. So they are doing some previews for pass holders, which means that we should be getting VillainCon Minion Blast open pretty soon.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's basically already open, though, right? Like,
yeah, it's in technical rehearsals right now, but you could essentially walk in and it's going to be open most times that you're there.
I would say, like, if you want to ride it and you're there, like, you can ride it.
The thing is people are going to be able to go now, and hopefully, like, those glitches and the things that we saw when we were there during technical rehearsals, hopefully they're gone.
Yeah, hope so.
So,
look, it'll be a good ride. Like, there's been a lot of hate on it, and it's not been perfect yet, but, like, it'll be a good ride. Like, I liked it.
It'll be fun. All right, and then the biggest news that has happened this week in all of theme parks, HHN Houses have dropped.
Yeah, it was a little overwhelming. I was, like, just scrolling down the list, and there's some things I didn't know about, and some things that, I kind of recognize that name, but it's, like it was just like a blast all at one time.
So we had
unreal.
3 announcements before this week, and now we have all 10, which means they dropped 7 at once, which is kind of crazy, but it's done. We have all 10 houses.
What do you think? What house do you like?
You want to go for a hype list? Which ones you're most excited about? Which ones you would never walk through?
Can we pull it up?
Ever?
Let's pull it up. Let's pull the houses up. Okay, so the first one on this list is Stranger Things 4.
I mean, that's number 1 for me. I'm so excited about that one. I think it's going to be a great house.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I think the Vegna is going to be unbelievable. I hope there's like an Eddie room with some Metallica. Like, I hope there's a lot of music throughout. Stranger Things 4 was incredible.
Yeah,
like,
so this one's top of the list.
Would be hard to mess up.
Amazing. The Exorcist is the next one on this list, and that is bottom of the barrel for me. That is something I never want to walk through. This and Chucky are like, they're so far down on the list for me.
Yeah, not being a horror person, like, I've never seen The Exorcist, have never even been remotely interested to watch The Exorcist, or Chucky for that matter.
Nope.
I can kind of understand how scary The Exorcist might be. Chucky, I don't understand the premise of. Like,
those two? No, thank you. The Last of Us.
The Last of Us. So, great video game series. Hope to play it one day. Apparently a pretty good show. Like, I think it should be a pretty decent house. If you know the game, if you know the show, like, you should enjoy it a lot. Unfortunately, we don't.
We don't. I'm not, like, super excited for it, but, I mean, I think it'll be cool. Great job.
Yeah.
Next up, Monsters Unmasked. I like the idea of
I love the idea.
monsters.
Is this classic Monsters? I'm assuming.
Descend into the Paris catacombs where you and your squad will face a horde of monsters. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, the Phantom of the Opera, the Hunchback of Notre Dame, and the Invisible Man.
Oh yeah, give me that. Like, that's solid.
That's good.
That's fun. That sounds like a lot of fun.
That's probably top 3, I think.
Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
The next one, Dr. Oddfellow's Twisted Origins. I've never heard of this. I don't know if this is an IP.
This is an IP, I think. I don't know. So I would probably not even walk through this house if I was going for one night.
Menacing menagerie of twisted oddities, but the price for you and your friends is steep. The cost of your souls to feed his immortal power. So
sounds like the evil guy in Princess and the Frog.
It kind of looks like the evil guy in Princess and the Frog.
So maybe it is. I don't know.
It's voodoo based.
Dueling Dragons.
Yeah, so I never got to ride Dueling Dragons, but if it's a scary haunted house, like, I'd go through it.
Yeah.
Like, it's something I'd be interested in. I like dragons. I like Game of Thrones. Like, who doesn't like dragons?
Yeah, I think that'll be a pretty good one, and it's kind of like a universal-based thing, so I think they'll do a really good job with it.
Yeah, good for that. Yeti Campground Kills. Now, this would be my number 1. I think this sounds pretty sick.
Over Stranger Things?
Well, if you're going to take Stranger Things, I'll take the Yeti. Obviously, Stranger Things is going to be number 1, but...
So, this is number 2.
Okay, so Yeti will be number 2. I don't know. I've always liked Bigfoot, Yetis. I think forests are creepy. Like, we live around a lot of woods, and woods at night are, like, it's just scary. Like, woods at night are creepy.
I think the fact that this is like a campground woodsy area, I think it's going to make this really good.
It really hits home.
Yeah, it does. All right, The Darkest Deal. Fame is fleeting, fear is forever. A blues musician will have to face the music after meeting the collector and trading his soul for musical glory. We've got a lot of soul trading going on here.
Yeah, a lot of souls being passed around. Is this like a Stephen King novel or something?
I don't know. It sounds like the devil went down to Georgia.
The Darkest Deal. Like it. Like, it sounds okay. Music, maybe there's some good music involved in it.
I don't know.
Like, I'm in for that. Next one, The Blood Moon, Dark Offerings. Are we offering more souls? Let's see. Colonial Era Village. I like that.
That sounds cool.
That sounds fun. Moon worshippers witness a blood moon at their fall festival. Shout out Zelda. They take it as a sign to hunt down any non-followers, including... Okay, so it's like a cult. You're getting hunted down by a cult.
All right.
That authentically sounds creepy.
Yeah, that sounds like creepy more than like scary. So I'd be into that.
Yeah. Cult chasing you. I would do it. I might actually be scared of it.
Yeah, I think like The Exorcist and Chucky are like bottom of the list.
Yeah, I'm not doing
Stranger Things, The Yeti.
Yes.
Those are top of the list.
And I might go with cult.
Yeah, I mean, that one sounds wild. So.
Like if I want to really get scared, put me in a weird cult situation.
And then the last thing is something that we kind of talked about last week with Universal and HHN, which is the Tribute Store, which we think the Tribute Store might be moving back to the New York City section, and they kind of confirmed that this week.
Yeah, so they had a cool Easter egg within the current Tribute Store, the Jurassic Park one. What was it, like a comic book or like a receipt or something that someone bought?
Like a checkout library card.
Yeah, and it said like it said New York on it and Tribute whatever else. It was really cool. It's a cool Easter egg. I don't know who saw it first, but that's a really sneaky thing Universal did, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, so some people don't love how sneaky Universal is, like with their HHN announcements and with like all the announcements that they're kind of like keeping a secret, but they do such a good job of kind of like making you play a game to get your information, which is super cool.
Yeah.
So we think it is officially moving back to New York City.
Yeah, I love the games they play, and I also love that they're moving it back to New York City.
Absolutely.
Much better venue for the Tribute Store.
I agree. So that'll be a good Tribute Store. I cannot wait to see it when it comes out. So that one should be out by HHN, but they might be leaving Jurassic Park up a little bit longer.
Oh, 2 Tribute Stores?
That'd be wild.
Wow. Do it.
All right, that's all the news we have.
That's it. All right, that's it for this week.
All right, we will see you guys in the next one. And
thanks for watching.